Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino, and today we're continuing Tales Noir Preludes. We are on Act 2 today. Yesterday we did Act 1, where we met everyone. We met Clarissa at 7 years old with her grandfather, Howard moving into his college dorm with meeting Larry. We learned that Renee is married to Lucas and working on an article about a fire in an apartment building. And Eli, I believe his name was, discovering something at a dig site outside the city walls. Which my theory is it is the artifact, but we'll find out. Let's see, can I load right from here and it begins the beginning of Act 2, maybe? Yes, excellent. Should be Clarissa we're starting with. Yes, Clarissa Bloodworth, age 17, the Church of the Shepherd. This is 10 years after the last time we saw her. And I'm assuming this is a funeral for her grandfather. That's what it looks like. Very somber. Many times my congregation has asked me, what is the greatest teaching of the shepherd, my father? Or just father, sorry. Each time I give them the same answer. Rebirth, I say. That which once was old will be young. That which was frail will be strong. That which was dying will live. But I tell them it will not be life as they know it. No nights nor days, no rain or storms, no streets nor houses. Oh, we can give an ambitious answer because that's a trait that we picked. Sure, why not? Nothing fun at all, in fact. A dance eternal, so that we, like he did, may walk through green hills, fly through the blue sky, and dive in the deep sea. Oh, my phone's not muted. Hold, please. That's my fault. Come on. Alright. Let's see, what are we gonna say here? I wonder what you'd have to say if you were here. Clarence Bloodworth was a steadfast pillar of the city. All who knew him would say so. A man most reliable. Unwaveringly, he offered advice, and tirelessly he saw to the work that needed doing. More than anything, you were caring. It takes a certain kind to grow so influential and so respected, while remaining as modest as he did. He knew my herd, that the blood of the shepherd came first. Family came first, not the apes. A strong man is he who knows his place in the herd, and none was stronger than Clarence. I'll do you proud, I promise. Today, Clarence Bloodworth, in the presence of your loved ones, we shall burn your remains. Today, we set you free. May the flame of the shepherd release you. Such is the path of the shepherd, that you may tread on the green hills. Remember his voice. Soar in the blue sky, imagine his face. And dive in a deep and boundless sea. Remember his spirit. Now, a moment to bask in the light of the flame. We thank you, shepherd, and we thank you, O great apes, who in his absence spread his word and will. Our faith is our flame, and our light and our warmth. Thank you. Why are we thanking the apes? I thought they were the bad people. We didn't like the apes. Oh, we're moving. Father Joseph. Okay. Crowd. Scripture. It's a big... She's just a dumb kid, nothing to worry about. Shut your face, she's coming. Sorry for your loss, Clarissa. Talking about me, huh? Is that the end here? Okay. What am I doing? E? 2 loons per candle. Of course. It wouldn't be a church if they weren't making a profit. But he offered them light, a path eternal and beyond, and great beyond. Come, spoke the shepherd, This all I shall bequeath you, and my one ask is that you follow. And they beheld from within he summoned a great flame, a heart ablaze with righteous wisdom and fury, and they knew, and they yielded to him. I don't recognize any of these people. I wonder if even Grandpa would have. Clarissa, my child, my condolences on your loss. Your grandfather was a good man. What does the shepherd tell us about death? Many things, my child, but more than anything, it is a passing from this realm to the next. It is an embrace of the shepherd. It is embrace of the promise the shepherd has given us. And what is that promise exactly? He will lead us into light, always. All he asks is that we follow his commandments, and once we will pass into the great divine with him as our shepherd. And oh my god, I'm messing up all my words today. What does shepherd mean, exactly? Where does that word come from? It's an old word for leader, my child. But not just that. A shepherd is one who knows the path, the one true way forward, and is able to rally others and lead them. So, a guide? Yes, precisely. I'm glad to hear you take an interest in scripture, Clarissa, even if mostly etymological. Is that how you say that? I doubt it. I think I butchered that. Sure. Can I ask you something else? Yes. I'll leave you to it, Father. The altar is lined on all sides by flowers, gifts, and letters of condolence. At the center, rising above everything else, lies the white-clad body of Clarence Bloodworth, your grandfather. Look at the letters and flowers. Each letter of condolence seems more intricate than the last. Beautiful fonts and tasteful designs, all sporting the same stock lines. With a lack in emotion, they make up for in expense. Oh no, I wanted to do all the options. Portrait. Look at the portrait. His eyes are warm and gentle, even in the now discolored picture. Almost instinctively, with concern, you search the crowd for signs of your father. He's not here. Whisper. Hey. Your eyes fixate on his. Even now, still and lifeless, they seem warm and reassuring. A faded presence of which you're just now becoming painfully aware. Lots of different kind of animals here. And in the apes he saw wisdom, their knowledge and their piety, and so he anointed them with the will and command as his foremost followers, for all others to bow to. Oh, jeez. Furthermore, I believe we are owed. Oh, hello, Miss Bloodworth. Our condolences. Now, if you would excuse us. Sorry, of course, I'll just slide right past you. Don't push and shove, child. We're discussing important things. Now, where was I? Yes. In regards to the properties in the tops, we'll have to. Please just move aside. I'm trying to get past you. Shh. Children these days, I swear, and in a church of all places. You're the rude one who's standing in the middle. Could you go somewhere? And Carlo, where is he? I was hoping to speak to him before leaving alone. You're blocking the path. Will you please move? One thing at a time. Don't rush us, child. Rush you? I'm asking you to step aside for a moment, please. Shh. Children these days, I swear. And in a church of all places. Oh, okay. I'm assuming we need to do something else then to get them to move. Okay, that is the same. The altar. See anything else different? No, it's looking like we have the same options as before. I'm going to quickly click on everything again and see if I missed anything. Okay, that is the same. That is the same. You have to talk to Father again? Nothing, I'll be on my way. Oh, we have another option here. A maelstrom of emotion swells up as you approach the altar. Seeing his body up close is difficult in many ways. Ambitious. None of these people cared. I want to make them leave. There's no answer. The sun begins to seep through the stained glass windows, and the altar almost appears like a podium. That's your spot, Grandpa. I can't take your place. No one can. The emptiness of the altar emits a sense of energy, almost as if it's beckoning you to fill the void. Maybe this is the way to go, after all. Take a deep breath and step up. You take a few uncertain steps until you find your stride and place yourself in a speaking position. One or two people steal a glance at you, but their attention quickly fades. Oh, are we gonna do a eulogy? Raise your voice. Can I? If I could have your attention, please. A few faces in the crowd turn toward you, a mixture of confusion, disdain, and amusement. Thank you all for coming. I'm sure my grandfather would have been happy to have you all here. The crowd moves almost as one, but you spot a few heads nodding in agreement. More people seem to begin listening to your speech. It has been good to see my grandfather receive the respect he deserved, even in death. A solemn nod spreads across the sea of faces. Most seem to agree, but a few are still unsure what you're trying to say. The service will continue at the reception. Movement begins to stir among the guests, who seem to be ready to make their way to said event. A few uncertain faces swiftly correct themselves and begin to follow the crowd. That is all. They will remember this. Yikes. As you finish your speech, a flustered cacophony of voices begins to grow before fading out into the streets. Step down. I think it's better that we were polite about it instead of just yelling them to all get out. Ah, yes. Looks like they're out of my way now. Is this the same scripture? Yes. Now, are they actually on my way? Maybe I was a little premature on that. Ah, somebody else is here. Scripture? And foresaw her coming, a visage of darkness and deception and the reckoning of all good men, and shared that vision as a warning to all who walk his path. Interesting. Oh, an uncle. I see you're wasting no time asserting yourself, Clarissa. The service is over, just getting people out. Usually funerals like these have more of a slow burn to them. Give us time to reflect on your grandfather's life. I don't want time to reflect. I want time with him.
Hey.
I know, Clarissa. I do too. Have you seen Dad? Carlo's going to be the leader of the family now, Clarissa. I'm sure he had to go attend to certain matters. Oops. Certain matters that I'm still not allowed to know of. Listen, Clarissa, your grandfather wanted certain things for you. A different life, one that you'd choose, something other than this one. How are you dealing with all this? I don't know if I'm dealing with all this change. Not just yet, anyway. You should take some time for yourself. Ha! If only it were as easy as you make it sound. No, Clarissa, myself and the family are synonymous. What the family does, I do. That's how it's always been. So what's going to happen now? Now? Well, your father's going to be in charge, which means a whole new set of palms to grease and a score of opportunists that will need to be pacified. Don't they have any respect? Not like they used to. In the old days, respect was paramount. Now it's starting to become performative. Is that how it's going to be from now on? Grandpa's gone and life just turns into this? It's not so bad, Clarissa. It's far from an easy life, but then again, what easy life is worth living? Ooh, let's go with ambitious. I don't want an easy life. I just want a life with my own. I understand that. I hope the shepherd that one day you will have that choice, and I hope Carlo will make sure of it. Speaking of my father, I want to talk to him before we go. I'm not sure now is a good time. You should save it for later, Clarissa. Fine. Come on, I'll get the car ready. Take your time and meet me outside. I'll drive you to the reception. Thank you. I hate how ridiculous I look in this thing. Can't wait to get it off. Are we gonna leave it here? No? We're taking it with us? Oh, there we go. We did take it off. Very pretty outside. I wonder how old we were in the other game. We're 17 now. Who are these people? Oh, Carlo, that's our dad. Crew? I don't think I've seen any of these guys before. They're certainly not dressed for a funeral. Should we talk to our father or should we leave him? Uncle? Let's talk to Dad. Let's offer our condolences, because it's his father, I'm assuming. Since he's the one who's taking up the reign. Who cares that they don't want us pushing on their street? The money we can pull in Gastown is worth more than all the favors that the old man was able to eke out of the Thetis and the rest of his rich friends. The old man wanted to be loved by those manor-born so bad he was willing to leave money on the table. And let me tell you, boys, that cash is stacked. Dad?
What?
From now on, no territories off limits. You tell the other earners that we... Clarissa, what'd I tell you about sneaking up on me like this? I miss Grandpa. Then go look at his portrait. What are you bothering me for? Yikes, cold. Dad, Don't dad me. I got important things to deal with. You want to bother someone? Go bother your uncle. How awful. I have some ideas about your next move. Write it in your diary then. Men are talking. Is that the issue? That I'm a woman? You're not a woman. You're a spoiled little brat. And don't act like you know shit about business because you don't. You're thinking too small. Thinking too... Listen here, you brat. I'm about to double our territory. Of course you wouldn't understand that. What territory? Streets? Why not aim higher? Gastown. The apes. Are you... Boys, are you hearing this? The Curse of Bloodworth thinks we should be going after apes. Go on, then. How do you propose that's going to happen? Go to them directly. The clubs. You don't think our guys have tried that? We stay in the good graces of the apes, and we stay on good terms with the cops. That means no fucking around with their clubs. To become management. Buy the clubs. What the fuck are you talking about? Buy up the club? You know how much that would cost? Shit. Why don't I just buy the entire police force too while we're at it? Like I said, you're thinking too small. That's it. You listen to me, you little shit. I'm the boss of this family. I am the Bloodworth. What I say goes, and I'm going to give you one last chance. Do you hear me? Say nothing. Don't taste me, Clarissa. I'm dead serious here. Now, here's what happened next. You're going to take a deep breath. You're going to look me in the eye, and then you're going to say, I'm sorry, Daddy. I don't know what came over me. And you're going to mean it. Capiche? I don't like Daddy. There you go. And what do we say? I'm sorry, Daddy. I don't know what came over me. You tried to be the bigger person is the achievement we just got. Or not the times, the name of it, rather. Okay, now get the fuck out of my sight. I have work to do. I don't like Dad.
Huh?
She's a beauty, isn't she? Want me to roll down the window for you? Uncle, what's my father up to? He's, managing some new people for a new venture. Don't bother him right now, okay? He's emotional. What am I supposed to do then? Now? Reception, I suppose. Food and a glass of wine. You're old enough to drink, aren't you? Come on, I'll drive you there. Yeah, let's go now. Alright, get in. I'll roll down the windows for you. All the way down? You spoiled me. Do not like Daddy. Oh, you left the funeral with Uncle Clements, leaving your father to his business. Wait, was there another option? That didn't feel like there was another option. Could we have left with our dad? Could we not have gone to the thing at all? What? Oh boy. Oh, we're done with course already. Howard Loader, second year, university dorms. Second year? It's been a year already? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me you've never heard of the Cuddle Boys? I never said I hadn't heard of them, just never listened to them. Then you're way overdue, man. The Cuddle Boys are probably the best band out there right now. They're just working on their 4th album now, and they just keep getting better and better. Alright, fair enough. You should play me the other ones too then.
Yeah.
But listen, man, I've got a bunch of other stuff too. Not trying to lock you into a niche or anything. You're good, man. Let's see what else you got. Albums? Shit. What do you feel like? Let's go with investigative. Something new, I guess. Any cool experimental stuff? Like weird jazz kind of stuff? I don't really vibe with that avant-garde stuff, but I've got a Smooth Nicky album that's pretty chill. Sounds good to me. Go on then. Put it on. Now? Aren't we still listening to the Cuddle Boys?
Yo!
Well, yeah, but we can do that every single minute of every single day. I want to hear what Howard wants to hear in this particular minute on this particular day. Alright, I'm on it. Oops. Yo, hold on. Tony Ruth laps. Alright, this is pretty smooth stuff. Smooth Nicky. Is that the one we're looking for? Man, what a vibe. Luna Hung. Hurtful Nothings. Alright, well, we said Smooth Nicky, so let's try this one. Oops, I hit escape trying to leave this menu and... There it goes. Ah, it's Q. Q's the button I was looking for. Oh, he did say it was jazzy. Slipping all over the place? Nice call, Howie. Perfect chilling music. You recommended it, man. What can I say? I got good taste. You'll see, man. When we get out of here, I'll show you. There's so much stuff I want to see, and I know you're gonna love it as well. When we get out of here? Yeah, man, when all of this is over. University, I mean. When we leave, and when real life begins. Huh. And we move into a huge apartment and make it our lair, right? Exactly that, Howie, exactly that. The two of us against the city, against the world, against all odds, making it big in Yale Town. Playing records, drinking beer, I'm listening. We just figure things out from there, you know? We can set up a corner to be a photo studio or something, get some art, make some art. Photo studio for me, sure, but what about you? I'll figure it out. I just want somewhere worth being, you know? Home, I guess. As long as we're both there, it will be. Yeah, that sounds right. About right. And shit, if we get that going for us, it might finally get you laid, you loser. I can get laid if I wanted to, I just don't feel like it. It's okay to not be that smooth. No shame in it. You just need practice. What? You're saying you think I can't flirt? I'm saying I know you can't. You need practice. You need experience. You need to get out there. To do what? Reconnaissance?
Yeah.
Look, here's an idea. I propose a bet. Let me guess. You want to bet how awful I am at flirting? Bingo. Called it. What are the terms? You head out into the hallway, find someone you like, and flirt. That's all. You do good, you win. You do poorly, you lose. What do I win? Well, the main purpose is practice and bragging rights. I'll let you have that. And what do I stand to lose? Besides your temper and dignity, you have to suffer through a series of escalating I told you so's for the next week and a half. Sounds good? I guess. Sure, let's do it. You'll be fine. You had a buzz going. You're relaxed. Conditions are perfect. Worst case scenario, you get some much needed practice. Sure, but when I come back in tears, it's on you. We really filled out the room. Oops. Another light switch? Anything in the fridge? Not really. Enter hallway. Room 303. Alright. Oh, it's Freja. Didn't we see her name somewhere for something? Freja? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Are you a hedgehog? I like your hair. You know, now that I've actually got it in my hand, it feels a lot different than I thought it would. Oh yeah? In what way? It just feels, I don't know, worth it. Even if I'm the only one who'll ever read it. Well, your professor clearly read it. You literally couldn't have scored any higher. I'm proud of you. I couldn't have done this without your help. It was all just dry text before you came in and for your graphic design skills and spiced it up. I mean, I don't doubt that helped. Come to think of it, that's probably what really sealed the deal. Maybe this is my success after all. Huh? I am truly amazing. I love you. Niles. Wisconsin. Enter foyer. Alright, who are we macking on? What's up in the locker? Nothing. Couldn't ask for better dorm neighbors than Freja and Liv. Well, let's not mess up the peas then, right? You guys have to start turning it up, man. If you're playing Smooth Nikki in there, you gotta share the vibe with the rest of us. You like Smooth Nikki too? Hey, I'll be honest, man. Not my first pick. That said, it's good stuff. Pretty chill party music, you know? Oh yeah, I dig it. Cool. There's a flirt option here. So hey, you want to do something later? Do something? Like what? Like teen stuff. You know, hang out. Just the two of us. Howard, are you trying to flirt with me? Why? Is it working? Is it working? Howard, you barely asked me anything. You gotta be more fun about it, man. Charming and fun and real. You know? Okay. How about a redo? Of course, man. We'll workshop it together. Together, we're gonna turn you into a fucking killer. How does that sound? Loving the enthusiasm. I'm down. Picture it, Howie. You're at a party. Tunes are blasting. Booze and smoke heavy in the air. Vibes are fan-fucking-dope-tastic. I'm an artsy cutie, and I think you're cute. What do you say? I say I'm a photographer, and I want to take a picture of you. Just a picture? I'll take what I can get. Wink.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I see what you're going for there, Howard. You're moving too fast, though. And the wink, I drop it. A few people can pull off a wink. Can you get away with a wink?
Yeah.
If the time is right, yes, I think so. But I've had a lot of practice. Lots of it. Okay, not a bad wink. Next, we start talking. We get into it. I ask you about your interests. Go. Photography is my life.
Okay.
Oh yeah? What kind of pictures do you take? Investigative. I enjoy documenting things. Okay, that's good, but it's a little dry, Howard. No offense. I am not good at flirting IRL, and I feel like I am flubbing this so hard. Okay, that's good, but a little dry, Howard. No offense. None taken. What's next?
Huh.
Alright, so the party's coming to an end. I have to go, but it's clear that our vibes are meshing. What's your move? Let's meet up in the seawall tomorrow. I've got something cool to show you. Oh yeah? What's that? There's a spot I go to when I want to relax. I think you'd like it. It sounds kind of nice, Howard. A little boring, but maybe the person you're flirting with will be a little boring too. So we're not going on that date then? Well, no, Howie. This is all hypothetical. We're workshopping it, remember? Right. Got it. Frigid thinks there might be some hope for you. At some point. Yikes. I think that's enough flirting for today. Not much progress, but you know, it's not like you were a complete disaster. Jesus, what can I do better? I don't know, man. Be yourself. Be more confident. Be more chill. Be whatever, I guess. Who knows? Maybe I'm not the right judge. Probably a little column A, a little column B. I'll see you later, Freyja. Wait, can I talk to the other doors? I heard Niles keeps his room squeaky clean. That's probably why he doesn't let me in there. Okay. Felix said he'd stay with his family over the weekend. Him the majority of the dorm, I guess. I saw you flirting with Freyja over there. A somewhat obvious choice, but I suppose that's to be expected. Huh. Given my other options, yes, Niall, it was. Probably, yes. So, have you been listening to all the music we've been playing? I heard you guys switched albums. Artists, even. Investigative, and you have thoughts on it, don't you? Smooth Nikki? Really? I didn't take you for the sort. I suppose it's decent background music. I kinda like it. Yep. We never talked much. What's your deal, Niles? My deal? Staying true and making real art. I want to ask what makes art real, but the investigative option is there. Let's ask you what makes art real. No filler, no fraud, just raw expression of an idea. So you paint? Graphic design, and you like it. Define like. You enjoy doing it? Sure. And what's enjoyable about it? Design is inherently primal. It's a natural language that speaks directly to instinct. It's bypassing verbal tradition and going into the realm of deeper signals and symbols. So you enjoyed the psychological aspect. Why did you clarify your breath? Yes, it's like sanding something down to its core, its purest essence. Without notions, you have to understand people to reach that point. So clarity through understanding. Yes, you have to study it to see it. Literally everything you see has a design to it. Everything has a bias and a purpose. There is no neutrality. Nothing is vanilla. So your work is always going to be an expression of you? Yes. Always. Alright, sure. I get it. Yep. What do you make of the university? Underfunded, overcrowded, we're a cultural talking point and a text box on an infomercial pamphlet used to impress people. That's what I think. Then why are you still here? Because I care about the craft, the art itself. Location and circumstance are secondary to the purpose and potential effect of the process itself. And the goal of that process is us freeing ourselves in any and all ways, starting at the individual and spreading to the collective. Nowhere is that clearer than leaving this institution behind. We go to art school to leave art school?
Ah.
Yes. Elaborate on that. No. So dark and broody and mysterious. Hope that works out for you, man. Yep. I'll be right back, Niles. Wisconsin, how you doing? Oh, hey, Howie. Looks like someone's got a bit of a crush on Freja. It was for a bet. Larry wanted to test how good I am at flirting. Actually, no, let's not say that. I don't think Freya would like that very much if we admitted that. Sure, let's blush, I guess. Uh-huh. Anything else I can help you with? Can I talk to you about some cool stuff? Really? Yeah, of course. That's what I'm here for. What's on your mind? Who's Thaddeus Rock? Oh, I think Mr. Rock is a patron of the arts. As far as I understand, he was instrumental in opening our faculty. Instrumental? How? Funding, I think. And looking at this place, it seems he had plenty of it. One rich ape, huh?
Yes, yes, yes.
As rich as they come. Not entirely sure what his feelings was, but apparently more than enough to earn a decent chunk of money. Yeah, I saw the statue. So, did you have any other questions about university life? How many students are there? A few hundred across all faculties. Best higher education in the city. You study sculpture, right?
Yes.
How? Yes, I do. Wow, Howard, that's really impressive. How did you sneak that one out? I saw the doodles in your little notebook. Oh, well, I like drawing too. It helps for anatomy and stuff. Do you draw, Howard? Sure, sometimes. Oh, then maybe we can draw together sometimes. Like, hanging out, drawing stuff, like... Yeah, sure, why not? Sweet, we'll get drinks. I'll get you crayons. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Ha! That's okay, I like crayons. So, did you have any other questions about university life? Nah, that was it. Uh-huh, anything else I can help you with? I'll see you later, Wisconsin. What does that say? Thaddeus sucks, maybe? This one's supposed to be for faculty announcements. This one's supposed to be only for faculty announcement. Tough luck, Thaddeus Rock. I know I keep saying it, but I really am sorry. Don't know what came over me. It's okay. You don't need to keep apologizing. It's just, things are moving a little too fast. I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me. Don't be silly. I don't think badly of you. I think about you all the time. It was a bit of a shock, but now I just feel like the thing between us is real. I don't know. I wish you wouldn't say that so much. Say what? I don't know. You say it all the time. It makes me feel like you're not telling me what you're really thinking. Like you're unsure. Oh, well, I don't know. Shit, sorry. I mean, I know things. I know lots of things. I know I love you. Fiona. You look a lot spookier when it's dark. No offense. Can we leave? The echo's a lot worse here when it's this empty. Kind of want to shout something. Okay, we can't leave. I guess we go back to Larry and admit that we failed. Flirting with someone on a bet isn't exactly genuine though, so I'm not mad I failed. You know? Oh, this door.
Oh, man.
And he's back. So, how did it go? Did you find anyone? Well, I spoke to Freyja. Flirted a bit. Ah, man, Freyja's great. We should hang out with her and her roomie more often, honestly. Also, she asked us to turn it up. You do have similar taste in music, man. Obviously, Freyja's one of the good ones, man. She knows what she's talking about. Very true. Anyway, I didn't figure you were Freyja's type. How did it go? Not great. Yeah? Alright, well, that doesn't sound like a total disaster. Just a tiny one. Maybe disaster towered. Not helping, Larry. I'm sorry, dude. Maybe you learned something from it, at the very least. Besides, I don't think you're Freyja's type anyway. At least I got some practice in, I suppose. Yeah, man, you'll get there. You just didn't today, like I said. Fine, go on. Say it. I told you so. A bet's a bet, man. Larry is savoring the moment.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna hold it against you. Only every now and then, to fuck with you. Can I at least have bonus points for effort, man?
Alright.
Sure, then bump you up from 0 to something like 3. So the score will be 3 to 42. I'll accept that. Let me ask you this. Were you hoping it would go as poorly as it did? The flirting stuff? Just messing with you, mostly. I also, well, I want you to be okay, dude. I want you to do the things you want to do, you know? So you're my friend, regardless of my opinion? Exactly fucking right. Sorry, dude. You don't get a say in it. Man, you're serious about it, huh? It's just how I feel, Howie. I'm just saying I'm glad you're my dude, man. My brother, bro, my friend, you know? That's never gonna change. Trust me. I know that. I trust you. I know. I trust that. I trust you. Sweet. Pass me another beer, man. Well, we're out of stuff to drink, man. Only one thing left to do. Look at all of these options. Passing out, going to sleep, kissing cute boys, kissing cute girls, getting more beer. Will they kiss? Will Larry and Howie kiss? Is that a thing that I can make happen? Because I'm down for that. Kissing cute boys. Fuck yeah. No. Getting more beer. Oh. Getting more beer. Fuck yeah. That's right. Come on, dude. There's a guy watching me on the way. Sells cigs for cheap and has a bunch of other stuff, too. Alright, man. Lead the way. And your inexperience became painfully clear. Oh, hold on. We skipped one. You tried flirting with Freyja, who instead helped you refine your approach, and your inexperience became painfully clear, as you didn't leave much of an impression, neither positive nor negative. Yikes. That's an IRL burn. Renee Wilson, May 15th, 2-3. I'm assuming this Act 2, Scene 3? I assume. Food's on the table, counter still a mess. Look over at the dining table. Lucas is impatiently fiddling with cutlery. He just got home from work and now he's waiting for you to join him. I'll be right there. Someone just needs to clean up this mess first. Oh, are we doing dishes? Before eating? Don't dishes come after eating? I stack them? Oh my god, my brain. What am I doing here? Oh, you're a... Do I just put stuff in the sink? What? Is that just an apple core sitting on the, Come on, brain. Ah, we left the plate. Can we not snack? Almost done. Just the garbage left. Where's the trash bin? There it is. There. All done. Oh, this is toggling the light. That's fine. Hey, hon, you all done? Let's have dinner. Yeah, let's eat. The logical one sounds abrasive. Great, it looks delicious, babe. Don't know why you keep putting your own cooking down. I think you're a great chef. My cooking is fine, I just don't like doing it. I think you're great at it. Is this eggplant? No, it's aubergine. Aubergine? How do you say that? Oh, right, I knew that. They're the same thing, Lucas. Yes, I knew that too. Of course, sweetie. That reminds me. Thursday night, Langley asked us if we wanted to come over for dinner. How does that remind you of Langley? Your little quips. Same tone you use when talking about my colleagues, or more specifically, when making fun of them. In my defense, they make it very easy for me. So what did you tell him? I said, and I quote, "My wife is pretty busy on Thursday evenings on account of her deadlines." You're right, she is. Yeah. He asked about Friday. I said the same. He said he had never realized people have to write the newspaper every day. I suppose that's a job too, he said. Anyway, I talked us out of it. My hero. A regular knight in shining armor. How about you? How was your day? It's been a slow day. Not much progress. I thought it was cleared up by now. What's holding you up? Well, I looked into some similar cases. You did? And what did you find? Fires like this usually only occur in West End and the Village. The buildings there are older, aren't they? A little rougher around the edges. Seems reasonable that they'd be more of a fire hazard. Then why aren't there more fire stations in those areas? Probably a money issue. I don't know. 1 or 2 per district should be fine. That way, everything's covered. Lucas, it's clearly not covered. That's the point. Yeah, what do you propose they change? They can't exactly predict where the fires will start, will they? No, but resources can go where resources are needed. I'm sure the apes are aware of it. It's not like they're letting people die on purpose. Are they? But they sure don't seem to mind it, do they? So what, the apes hate half the population? Is that what you're saying? They just want them dead? It's not hate, Lucas. It's indifference. Indifference? To the people of the city? You don't really believe that, do you? Based on what I'm seeing, I can't help but believe that. When have you ever been treated differently for being a certain kind, Renee? Never, and neither have I. It doesn't happen. Not to us, Lucas, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Renee, please, I'm sorry. I know this is important to you. I know I'm tense. I know the article means a lot. I just had a very long day. Can we not talk about this? There's no option to drop it. Alright, how about I talk and you listen? Alright, fine. Sure, let's hear it. Did you find something out? A new witness? A new clue? What has changed? Nothing has changed, Lucas. The answer has always been there. So what? I'm just not seeing it? Is that it? That's not what I said, Lucas. Alright, yeah. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I'm trying to show you, Lucas. I'll be honest, Renee, I really don't see it. I didn't even really believe you did, back when you first brought it up. It all seemed like a series of coincidences and guesswork, and I'm not sure anything has changed other than you growing obsession to make this a thing. You certainly become more defensive about it. I guess my patience is wearing thin. It's not on you, it's just, you know how I get. Yes, but this isn't about you. You don't know what it's like, Renee. You're looking at this from the outside. So we can't talk about it at all? Isn't it better to argue than remain silent? I wish we could do neither, Renee. Listen, Renee, it's been a long day for both of us. Let's go get rest and cool off for a bit, alright? I'll clear the table. Love you. Sure. Love you too. Did we at least eat? Did we consume food? Don't worry, I'll take care of clearing up and the dishes. Logical. It's unlike you to offer to clean up after dinner. What?
Right.
No, yes, I know. I just need a moment to myself just to think over what I said. What was said is all. Alright, I can understand that. Gather your thoughts. A nice quiet moment with lemonade. Or what I assume is lemonade. Of that color. It could be iced tea, I suppose, but that's very yellow. Our cup is not very yellow, though. Maybe it is iced tea. Alright. Where are we going? Bedroom? There's no bedroom option. Neat and tidy for once. Has this corner always felt this empty? Still need to get that record player. Lucas said he'd do it, but that was 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's toggling a light. Okay, yeah. You insisted on discussing the case of Lucas. I mean, why wouldn't we discuss it with him? He's our partner. If we can't talk to him, who can we talk to? Right? Am I wrong? Alright, Eli's next. Eli Abbas, the dig site, August 21st. So it's been a week since the discovery of the artifact? August 21st. Still alive. Might have to stop writing that in here on a daily basis. Artifact aside, I'm starting to feel safer out here than I do back home. I give credit to HQ. They did a great job of shielding us from the elements. Just too bad they didn't budget in a vehicle for us to use, should things get too hairy. Would have liked to be able to move around a bit more freely. It's been a busy week. Lots of equipment to set up to prepare for testing. Everything seems to be running fine, but it's doing a number on our power grid. Solar panels were covered in dust. Spent all of yesterday evening making sure they were spotless. I'm exhausted. Jorge's exhausted too. At the very least, it's done, and we've already made a schedule for the next testing. We only need the extra equipment for a few days, I bet. I'm looking forward to get some work done, in all honesty. Jorge says HQ rarely entrusts this kind of top-shelf equipment to guys at our pay grade. Have to wonder why. Ever since we told them about the artifact, HQ has been especially cold. They weren't exactly chatterboxes to begin with, but their tone feels much colder now. All we get are the bearers of instructions, devoid of any emotion or empathy. I wouldn't rule out that they're jealous of our find. Fieldwork has always been busy work in the eyes of the higher-ups, but now we're about to lay claim to one of the biggest finds in ages, and I'm just glad we're so far outside the wall it'll be days before they can send someone to intervene. We're remaining within protocol mostly, just expediting it. HQ still refuses to tell us how to proceed. It's been almost a week, and await further instructions is all they'll give us. We decided to push forward, with or without their blessing. Jorge convinced me of that. Jorge was the driving force behind starting the experiments. Honestly, I like the idea of sitting around and just waiting. After 6 months of this, we've earned a break, but Jorge made it clear that failing to act now would be a gross negligence on our part. The scientific and technological implications of this find are too important for us to just sit idly by. This is a discovery the likes of which have never been seen. If something were to happen to it while we wait around hoping HQ will get their act together, I doubt that either of us would be able to forgive ourselves. I'm excited to start testing. I think that Jorge's influence. For the first time since we started working together, he seems to actually care about something beyond the task that's assigned to him. There's a light behind his eyes, almost like the man is possessed. Underline the last sentence or cross it out? Let's cross it out. In our first phase of experiments, Jorge and I will be testing the artifact to see how it reacts to other elements. Given its unpredictable nature, Jorge and I will be taking every possible precaution at our disposal. Jorge's more experienced in fieldwork, so I'll be following his lead. Jorge doesn't want us to entertain any theories at this point, as he fears it will cloud our judgment. His main concern is figuring out the chemical composition of the artifact and using that information to trace its origins. We'll see how fruitful the endeavor will be. Given the artifact's unpredictable nature, Jorge and I will be taking every possible precaution currently at our disposal as we move forward. I'll do my best to document each step once it's done. That's all. Time to get to work. Close it or leave it open? We're gonna close it. Why would you leave it open? Can't let Jorge hear me wish for a more comfortable bed again. He kept making fun of me for 3 days straight last time. It blocked out a word. I'll be damned, he actually tidied up a bit. At least a little bit. Can we go this way? Not really. On a clear day, you can see pretty far from here. Still can't see the city though, just sand. Rare to see a temp chamber that's clean. There's usually spills and stains from some smartass trying to heat or cool their drink in them. The old SR-300, a remarkably good shape for a corrosion chamber. I remember asking why we needed a full chemistry set for. Now we know, I suppose. Here, take this. What's this? A sample. A small one, but a sample still. Managed to cool it down a little bit. Wriggly little bastard. Did you have any problems? A little bit. Handling this thing gets nerve-wracking sometimes. Lucky for you, I'm the one doing it, not you. I'd like to think we split our task 50-50. I bet you do. Now come on, let's get started. Burning daylight here. I'm waiting on you. Well, everything is set up. Time to begin testing. Alright, where should we begin? Well, I've already started determining the chemical structure of this thing, but it's left me with some strange questions. Such as? Well, the structure of this thing is bizarre, to say the least. I've never seen some of the compounds before, and rarely in this configuration. It's a jumble of chemicals, an absolute mess, but it somehow still functions. Functions, so you're implying it has a function, that it's organic. Yeah, I mean, we're all just a mismatch of chemicals, man, but we all still somehow function, some more than others. What's your next order of business, then? There's a few things I'd like to know. I've studied it in isolation, which has put it in a very sedentary state. I need you to see how it reacts to certain external stimuli. Have you tried anything yet? Just very briefly. It adapts to outside forces very quickly and almost molds itself to fit into whatever its current environment is. Do you know how?
Oh.
My working hypothesis is that this thing is constructed out of a tissue similar to muscles, albeit a lot more fluid. And its resting state appears to be wet, relaxed, and mostly liquid form. It adapts its state when exposed to certain elements. I think it's best if you see for yourself. Try to change one of its properties individually. See if you can make it wet, relaxed, and solid. Leave the rest as it is. Change liquid solid. Understood. Let me know how it goes. I'll be right here if you need me. I'll let you know when I've got something. I have to modify the artifact into a wet state, a solid state, and a relaxed state. Wet, liquid, relax. Solid, relax. So we need it to be solid. I'm assuming by what this says. A series of aluminum cans marked coolant. Based on prior research, you know that spraying the sample will reset it to its original wet, relaxed, and liquid state. Alright, so let's not use this. We want it to be solid. Here's your chemical equipment. Not too familiar with it, but it should agitate the sample at the very least. Oh, well, we don't want to agitate it. We want it to be solid. This is the humidity and corrosion chamber. Should be good for humidifying or drying out the sample. We don't want that either. Temperature chamber. With this, will be able to expose the sample to extreme temperatures. I want it to be solid. It's already wet and relaxed. I need to transfer the sample to the dish and then place it in the chamber. Okay. Well, here's the dish. How do I transfer? Need to transfer it. Okay. Homie, you gotta give me a little more information. How do I transfer it? Oh, we'd use this to either liquefy or dry the sample. Probably both. Since we're free, it should solidify and relax. Alright, we want to solidify. How do I put the sample here? Okay. What am I not understanding? Need to transfer the sample to the dish and place it in the chamber. Yeah. I got that part. How do I transfer it to the dish? Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm not understanding what I need to click to do this. I don't see anything on the screen that helps me. I'm feeling really dumb. Do y'all see it? Not that you can tell me, but like... How do I transfer the sample? I'm about to just start clicking random buttons. Oh, I hit Q and that's the exit. Alright, I'm gonna look this up because I feel really dumb. Tales Noir Preludes. Act 2 Eli. Transfer sample. No, I don't want to know what the thing is. I just want to know how do I transfer it. Drag the cylinder. Drag this? Drag this. Oh! Okay. So I'm just stupid. This is this over here. I did not realize. I thought that had to go in here. Relaxed and solid. To be expected. Okay, we got all three. So do I report back to Jorge? Strange to imagine that we were so close to uncovering this thing for so long. It was right under us. Good thing we didn't stop digging. You were successful in your initial experimenting. Never mind that, it looks like you've managed to sort it out. Strange, isn't it? Very. Could hardly believe my eyes. That's why you had to see it for yourself. I don't remember being this confused and excited about something in a long time. Let's go on. I'd like to be less confused and more excited. Well, with that out of our way, I need you to start testing out some hypotheses. Where do you want to start? This thing survived as long as it did, I presume, due to it being in such a relaxed, fluid state. Termination of sort, I'd wager. Slowing down any and all gestation to conserve energy. That's the logical conclusion, at least from a biological standpoint. I'm not a biologist, but that sounds about right to me. There you go. The question then becomes how far can we push it? And I think this thing is capable of taking whatever form it, well, chooses. You want me to subject the sample to more extreme elements? Within reason. Under ordinary circumstances, I'd be a little more wary, but this to me seems like a crucial step in determining exactly what we're dealing with. We push it out of its comfort zone, then. Exactly. I'll need it dry, agitated, and solid. Get to it, Eli. Dry, agitated, and solid. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright, well, it is solid. We need it to be agitated. We saw something... Well, this can dry it out, right? This is humidity and corrosion chamber. Should be good for humidifying or drying out the sample. This one says increased humidity. Liquefies and gets the sample wet. Salt spray should agitate the sample. Probably solidify it too. Here? Okay. And now it's agitated and solid. Okay, so we just need it to be dry. I thought something here said that it dried things out. Cooling spray? Oh, the cooling spray puts it back to its beginning point. Okay, we just need it dry. Chemical, humidity, toggle light, temperature. Humidity, chemical. Humidifying or drying out the sample? Yeah, I want to dry it out. No, I want it to be decreased humidity. Agitate the sample at the very least. Then in the center. After that, I either heat the solution on the right or turn both faucets on the left. In the center where? There we go. Did you heat up the dilution? Heat it up? This opens up the agitation compound. Yes, that's what I want to do. Oh my god, I'm feeling dumb again. I am not a scientist. I am not understanding. What did that do? Oh, it's agitated and wet. We don't want it wet. We want it solid. Do we want this again? Liquefy or dry? Sure. Alright, it's dry, agitated. We just need it solid. Which we can do by making it cold. Right? Solidify and relax. Oh, we need to agitate it. No. Nope, not that one. Not this one. This agitated it last time. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's agitated in liquid. God darn it. Alright, what if I start over? Alright, now wet, liquid, and relaxed. So let's put it back in the temperature chamber. We want this one, right? Alright. We want to agitate it before we make it wet. So that is a chemical set. Okay. I feel like this is exactly what I did last time. And then we use the humidity chamber, right? To dry it out. Right, because this agitates it, and solidifies it. Okay. Alright, that's all three of them. Oh boy. You know, it's my nephew's birthday tomorrow. Little guy's turning 6. Congratulations. Your second set of tests were a success. Anyways, looks like you got it. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see, I suppose. But now that I see it, I really don't know what to make of it. Me neither. It defies explanation. No, we just need to find the right one. We're only starting out. Eli, in a little while, we'll start having a better working idea of what we're dealing with here. How did it go on your end? Well, it ate something. Or not quite. I placed a corn puff next to it and sample began to spread over its surface, seep into whatever cracks there were in the surface, and then it just stayed there. You said ate. Did it start to break it down? The outmost layer, yes. It just latched onto the rest. It didn't even begin to break down the rest of the piece I gave it. Once I pulled it out, it was dry as before, like someone had just licked it. What do you make of it? You tell me. It attached itself to something without appearing to break it down. Perhaps it's parasitic. I was thinking something similar, yes. I think there's a few simple tests we can do to see whether or not that is the reality of the situation. What do you need? We're close. It being dry and solid makes sense, but the way it handled a piece of food, Try making it dry, agitated, and liquid. Dry and liquid at the same time? Wouldn't be unheard of, chemically. In an organism, however, that would be quite remarkable. Only one way to find out. Alright, so we just need it to be liquid? Alright, well that's a temperature thing, right? And we want the top one. Liquefy or dry out the sample. Yes. Okay, it's liquid and dry. Oh, that's all of them. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know why I had such a hard time with the second one. What do you think the boys at Science City are up to right now? Keeping up the good work, I'm sure. Anyway, I see you've made progress. Anything out of the ordinary this time? Nothing. It boggles the mind to see it this malleable. I see what you mean. For it to adapt this readily, well, it certainly looks like our hypothesis was correct. Yeah, we make a good team, Jorge.
Yeah.
Sure. Clearly, under the right supervision, we can achieve great things. Of course, I had to convince you of it, but here we are. Not too bad. After this is all done, maybe the two of us can continue to collaborate.
Oh.
After this, yeah, one could hope, I guess. We'll see. So what now? Right. Oh, state of affairs. Now we're doing science for real. I wonder what that was for. Right. Well, as it stands, we've got a living thing on our hands. Some type of potentially sapient organism that was buried underground for shepherd knows how long. Where did it come from? Besides a hole in the ground? I'm not sure. The space we found it in was pretty sparsely decorated. It was in a sealed metal pod. Why? Clearly didn't trap itself in there, so someone or something placed it in a container and sealed it away. So who? No idea. It's eerie. I'm not entirely sure what happened to them either. Never heard of a civilization outside the walls. What would they survive on? Rocks and sand? What could have happened to them? I don't know. All I know is that the two of us are stuck out here in the desert along with a pod of creepy black goo that was locked away 5 meters underground in a bunker, and we just found out it's alive, and it eats things. You think it's dangerous? I think we should take precautions. That's what I think. Want to hear what I think? Sure, hit me. Ooh. Okay, people should be studying far away from the city. Oh, should we study in the city or outside the city? So, like, in the city, we'll have better equipment. But in the city is how it ends up attaching to Howard. Let's keep it out of the city for now. We don't know the effect this thing could have on people. It should be studied far away from the city, by a small team. Us. You sure about that? Clearly this thing is dangerous. You're not just making a compromise out of pride. Pride's got nothing to do with it. Right now we need to be realistic. Shit, you know what? If you're up for it, so am I. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 other unfortunate souls out here. Some nicer rations would be nice too. We need to make it clear this thing is dangerous, Jorge. Otherwise they won't take us seriously. I'm not sure, Eli. I'm not sure they'd buy it. Look, man, this has been a day and a half. You mind marking down our progress and conclusions in the research ledger? I think I need to clear my head. Sure. Where is it again? Should be in the tent on the table. Sure thing. In the tent on the table. Log your research. You look so tired. Oh, we finished Act 2. Alright. You conducted a series of tests on the artifact in order to understand it better. You and Jorge agreed that the artifact should be contained in a secluded location and studied by a small team of experts in order to minimize the risks. We sure did. And it's loading Act 3, so we're gonna save it here. Age 24, huh? Alright. But we're not going to read that yet, because that's for next time. Let me escape. There we go. And it's saved. Excellent. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this one. What did we learn this episode? Clarissa's father is a bad man. We don't like him. Howard is bad at flirting. Larry's a good friend. Renee and her husband are not getting along because of this case. And hopefully Eli can keep the artifact out in the desert a little bit longer to keep people safe. Knowing how the other game goes, I know that's not how it's going to end up, but I like to pretend that we can do some good. Right? I think so. Well, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. You guys really are the best. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you all next time where we continue Tales Noir Preludes in the next act. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!